Welcome in everybody for round 2 of the ZFL Howitzer Cup. If you have been following this series along, you already know what you're in for. The ZFL is Blood Bowl meets role-playing game, and it's a little bit different. If you're new here, definitely a bit different to some of the other games you'll see on this stream, but hang around, give it a go, because it is a lot of fun. I am role-playing in the ZFL Guinness, who, as some of you who've watched my streams for a long time will already know, is a famous journey elf who murdered a minotaur and became beloved, and since has been a recurring character on my regular elf teams. We gave him a chance in the ZFL to get a promotion and move into coaching. So Guinness is the head coach, who I am role-playing, and Guinness has been given a job this season in charge of the Fangorn Falcons. The Fangorn Falcons, his first coaching position, are a team that was recently promoted last season from ZFL's 3rd division into the 2nd division, and they've caused a bit of a stir. They're going quite strong, but they are owned by Lauren Saunders, and the thing with Lauren Saunders is she wants to see her son Dansil become a successful professional Blood Bowl player, and as you can see, Dansil Saunders, some people would say, some people, not me, I hasten to add, some people would say Dansil is not best equipped for the game of Blood Bowl. Personally, I think he is a legend of the game just being formed. Yes, Dansil's stat line is a bit unconventional for a catcher. He's got movement 7, he's got agility 4+, he's got armor 7+, he's got leap. And brand new, just added, he's got leader, because Dansil has, despite all of the people knocking him, despite all of his critics, has won his teammates around. He's been scoring touchdowns by the bucket load. He's up to how many? 3 touchdowns already in 4 appearances, and he's become a rallying point for the team. So he's now got the leader skill, which was decided in coordination with the administrators, because Dansil got a level, and when I asked the person who came up with ZFL, Harringzord, the person who runs it, the legend who runs this whole thing, I said, are there restrictions? What should I give Dansil for a level? And Harringzord said, I'll be honest, I hadn't really thought about the possibility that Dansil would get a level. So we had to talk with the admins and talk about what would be most fitting for the law. But yes, we have Dansil Saunders. Other stars of the team: Alpha Chad with the mighty blow, beloved. Gergo Blackburn, the academy promoted war dancer, who actually hasn't done that much, but is the only player besides Dansil on a multi-season contract. And Tadas Vitali, who has been hogging the touchdowns a bit. There were rumours early on of some beef between him and Dansil, and so far everything is going smoothly. Everybody who is new here, just to explain it a little bit further, there are secret objectives that I have as part of the role-playing game that I can't talk about to you guys. I'm constantly being given demands by the team owner, by the fans, by the players. So there's a lot going on behind the scenes on top of this. So yes, all of these like weird and wonderful players, there's stuff going on with them. And for instance, you can't fire them. So some of these players came with skills that seem a bit unusual. That's just what they came with. That's part of the law. So hello, Harringzord. This is my main event match for Monday. Do I watch now or avoid spoilers? I can't decide that for you. But for anyone who doesn't already follow Harringzord, Harringzord does regular highlights shows to keep everyone up to date with what's going on in the ZFL, and they're just so much fun. If you enjoy this content, you want more of it, that's the person to go follow. All his league. So yes, that's our team. That's where we're up to. We shocked everybody in round 1 of the cup by knocking out an elite division team. So we are division 2, and we shocked everyone by knocking out the Vinscore Defiant, who are an elite division team. And now we are up against the Esphanon Enchanters in round 2, which is another elite division team. Now, this is oh yes, Harringzord, remember the ZFL command. I should have put that in the thing. That is the long ZFL description. Let's have a look for you all at who we're up against in the cup. If I can find the window capture thing in my Streamlabs. I literally can't. Where's it gone? Where is my window capture? Did I get rid of my window capture? Okay, let's add a new window capture, I guess. I think I really got rid of it. I don't know when I got rid of it. Right. Here we are, the Espenon Enchanters. Coached by Mark Bielsick, it is an Imperial Nobility team from the Elite Division. Objectives for this season: the Enchanters are keen to progress on a middling first season and begin to challenge for trophies. Whether it's the league or the cup doesn't matter, but expectations will be raised. So they finished 6th in the Elite Division last season. Espenon are blessed with 2 excellent blitzers in Andrea Raystrada and Magic Montgomery. What a great name. But getting their pair to work together has been a sizable challenge. Team history. The Magna Ottenham era never quite delivered for the Espenon Enchanters. There were flashes of brilliance in their first NFL season as the team never failed to deliver entertainment for their fans, but results ultimately weren't as strong as team owner Regnier Gold was hoping for. The Enchanters retain their unique management structure, with the new head coach expected to work together with the director of Blood Bowl, Jaspain de Garibaldi, who took on the role of interim head coach pretty successfully. Perhaps that will increase his meddling in team affairs. Espenon's owner has not been afraid to splash the cash to make his team competitive, and expectations on the new head coach will be higher than Ottman's mid-table obscurity. A push for the Elite Division title or a good Howitzer Cup run will be the minimum requirement. So there you go already. Some indication that this game is important to Espenon because they want to have a run in the cup and do well. Espenon, just things that I've been learning with this cup run. When we talk about splashing the cash, I accidentally saw their budget and it's about 6 or 7 times ours. So there's a big difference here between the top division teams and not. Let's jump over to the coach bio of Mark Bielsick. Marcus Friedrich Ferdinand Bielsick III, also known as Mark Bielsick, is the only son of Heinrich Bielsick, owner of Espervettel. As the sole heir of this vast empire, Mark had the chance to pursue his wildest dreams, and his dream is Blood Bowl. So this is really a clash of nepo babies. We've got Dancel Saunders on my team, and we've got Mark Bielsick coaching for the opponents. It's a bit of a nepo baby battle. Brilliant person with charisma derived from generations of rich and powerful people, the best education money can buy, and a drive to succeed, combined with his passion about the game, the tactics, the team management, and most of all, entertainment. Mark will do whatever is needed from his father to make the best team in the ZFL. And this is Bloodline Magazine's latest news update from the Enchanters. Following news of Pascal Meccano becoming a father, the subject of paid paternity leave for Blood Bowl players has become a hot topic in Espenon. ZUP, I think that's the Players Union, player welfare guidelines dictate that any player becoming a father is entitled to 2 weeks paid paternity leave. But Enchanters head coach Mark Bielsick has slammed these guidelines and even gone as far as to question Meccano's professionalism. Mark, you monster, let your players have time off. Bielsick stated, since Meccano considers his family the most important part of his life, the Enchanters want to encourage that by sparing him the chance of anything bad happening to him on the pitch. Sadly, he is taking a spot on the roster and getting his paycheck each week. He will need to train with the team until the end of the season when he will be spared from any further danger permanently. Bielsick's a monster. The statement from Bielsick has reportedly split the Enchanters locker room, with some players fully behind Bielsick's stand that the team comes before all else, while others fear for their own futures. Wow. Wow. A lot going on here. I need to switch off the Windows device so I do not inception you all. So, that is what we're up against. There's no new Bloodlines event for my team. You got it last time. The Bloodlines event from our team is that Alpha Chad had done some training with Helmut Wolf and had learned the pro skill, but then had a bad game. And now our owner, Dancel's mum, Lauren Saunders, has banned Helmut Wolf from her stadium. So any home games, now no one is allowed to induce Helmut Wolf. Incesticide, thank you for sitting through all that description. Incesticide is the coach playing Mark Bielsick of the Enchanters. I'm ready when you are, so I'm hitting the spin. and where typically I might chase an opposing coach out of chat for a game, I think for ZFL it's probably fine if you want to just hang around and have fun. I'm sorry, I missed a lot of chat just then when I was reading all that. Ceremal saying, love the concept Ceremal, it's so much fun. It's so much fun. Poor Harringzord. I think the more people who've been seeing this recently, more people want to play, and poor Harringzord is being constantly like... I was going to say tormented by, but I think he might be tormenting himself with the idea of could it expand it even further, have more divisions for more coaches, but it's a lot of work that goes into making this such a fun thing for everyone. Does have an amazing admin team helping out, but still. Ek, the only advice I can give, which Harringzord is in chat, hop on Harringzord's Discord and you can keep an eye out to see if more things come up. At the moment there are no free spots, but there are occasional opportunities for outside coaches to take over cup teams and stuff. But yeah, Harringzord has been, I think, thinking about ways to expand and how that would be done, but it's such a high labour intensive league that there's also like not wanting to dilute the, I was going to say the product is the wrong word, but you get what I mean. Now there's something else I need to tell you for this game, which is that Howard's Cup games, which are great for me by the way, Howard's Cup games, especially against a higher division team, make me a lot of extra cash because I get all their tickets sales split, but the I don't actually know which authority it was, I've forgotten, but some ZFL power, one of the governing bodies, has imposed a rule in the cup that underdogs cannot spend their petty cash. So basically it's a stitch up to favour the higher division teams. So I cannot spend my petty cash and I don't even get prayers for it. So yeah, we overcame that in round 1 and won anyway, but this is definitely counting against us. This is what the nobility team we're up against looks like. It's a pretty good looking team. We've got an ogre with guard. We've got 3 guard stand firm bodyguards, 1 with mighty blow. A defensive lineman, a bit random. Things are random in the ZFL. Very nice blitzer with tackle mighty blow. A very fun Imperial Nobility thrower with sure hands, block, accurate, and leader. And another nice noble blitzer with dodge and everything. A few other things people might not know. Rerolls. You can't buy rerolls in the ZFL. They're a reflection of your team's harmony. So there's lots of things like that are story driven rather than what you can do. So I'd like to buy a keg, but I can't because of the cup rules. Oh, I might get prayers? Okay. I got the best prayer. Okay. So possibly because of an admin mistake, let's pretend that's all part of the law. I'm getting a prayer to knuckle. Which I didn't click. Oh my god. Okay, well, do you know what? That's probably the fairest. I didn't click it in time, so it's been assigned. We got Alpha Chad got Dauntless for the game, which only affects 1 player. But it's something. It's something. We lost the coin toss and we've been put on defence first, which I definitely would have chosen offence first, so not good for us. Oh, Magic Montgomery was the ZFL MVP last season, so I missed last season. I only joined this season, so there's lots of lore stuff that I don't know as well. I also am realising that I'm not entirely confident I remember all of my demands, so I really should just go check those in the background really quickly. Ignore me while I quickly check what I'm supposed to be doing in this game, because I forgot. I haven't looked at them before. Okay. Okay. There's that one. There's that one. And this one is... Okay, well that one's... Okay. Alright, I know what my demands are. Whether I can achieve them, very different question. So which one's Magic Montgomery? I didn't check that when I was looking through. So the league MVP is the Mighty Blow Tackle Blitzer. Boo, we don't like that one. Oh, I kind of wish I'd had to use that intensive training because I would have got Tackle on Alpha Chad to punch that with. But maybe since I wasn't supposed to have the pressed knuckle, I should just say, well, that's pretty lucky that we got that. Do you like the look of Biff Tech the Ogre here? Excuse me. Biff Tech with the flaming head. I really like all of their kit, actually. I can see that Incesticide, Mark Bielsick, has gone to the lengths of decking them out in the fancy kit, which fits the team lore. Just on the quiet, by the way, if any of you want to be outraged right now, which you should be, Mark Bielsick, head coach of the Esmo Enchanters, was talking to me about the potential for trying to sign Dancel Saunders away from my team. So, a villain, our opponent. A villain trying to steal Dancel away from us. Throwing that cash around just because they're rich. Thinking they can take Dancel away. Right? Dancel Saunders. The heart and soul of my team trying to take it from us. Biff Tech coming straight in with a biff. Biffing poor Hamza Pine Love. Thick Skull for the win. Didn't even need it. Didn't even need it. So, where is he? I'll deal with him. he's a leader of the team now. He got leader skill. It's been coming. The team has been coming around to him. And now his status on the team is reflected. The love of his teammates. He won them over. People were skeptical. They're not skeptical anymore. Alright, so not a terrible start for us there. Nothing died. Ah, that one popped up big and made me think something good was happening. And then it didn't. Okay. So, is all reliable feeling reliable? Oh, do you know what? We could take that prayer to nothing and be super aggressive here. Could be super aggressive anyway. Do not hate the thought of basing that. Can't hit it, but can base it. And if we do it with a U afterwards, because you've got this sure feet. We could use our Dauntless to try and punch an ogre in the face. Could do that, couldn't we? We're going to get aggressive. Okay, be inspired by Dancel. Leader says no, but we made it okay on that anyway. Alpha Chad, not inspired by Dancel, but that's definitely disappointing. Means we can't go through there. I was going to try and get all sorts of pressure on there. Now we need to back off. Might as well try and send you through. Do that after. Protect Dancel here. Bring this. To here. Okay. Got a sure feet for this. Okay, and we'll see if we can get even more pressure. second reroll already. Don't like it, but maybe rerolls aren't an Alpha Chad thing. That's why Pro didn't work unless it was toxic. Yeah, that would have been nicer if we'd got the Dauntless and knocked that over and then got that through. So turn could have gone a lot better. Spitali being targeted by Magic Montgomery. Oh, that's not good. Well, they're not dead at least. That's not good though. Down Spitali, who has been our highest touchdown scorer all season. Magic Montgomery, league MVP, showing off how they got that award, I guess. That's not the MVP. The MVP is back here. Dancel Saunders is back here. Don't get twisted just because Spitali scored more touchdowns. The star is still Dancel. Okay, Ogre has a swing at All Reliable. All Reliable says no chance. Too reliable. Does this have dump off? What has this got? Too reliable. No chance. Good job, All Reliable. Accurate, leader, and pass. Okay. Don't know what we're waiting on. There's no other players to move. Okay. So we could go for one dice on the ball, but I think it's too rowdy. So I'm going to try to stabilise here. Ideally, Dancel's going to punch this one in the face. Dancel, do your thing. Not Dancel, whoops. Alpha. That's not good. That's not good at all. Not a great start, but that's okay. We're gonna rebound. Not sure how, but we're gonna rebound. Dancel's still there. That's the important thing. That's the important thing, is that Dancel's still here to inspire us. Getting Gergo back in a good square is definitely a good thing. I had really high hopes for Gergo at the start of the season. They haven't quite achieved to the level I was hoping for, but oh well. Yes, yeah, I didn't make this team. This team was assigned to me. At the start of this season, I'd expressed an interest in joining, and there was vacancies because the ZFL was expanding from one division to two. And I gave a list of preferences, and I wrote the backstory for Guinness and shared that with Harringzord. And I think the Harringzord made choices based on the lore of our characters and the fit with our preferences, and yeah. It would be amazing to get this. Like, the thing is, like, I'm excited seeing more people want to do it. Like, I see Ek, I see Saramon. I'm like, oh, how cool would it be if we got all these people involved? So I want everyone to be involved, but I also have so much empathy for poor Harringzord, who has created this amazing thing, and now everyone wants in, and it's not that practical to have absolutely everyone involved. But Zord is thinking of ways. But yeah, I did not make it. The team was not created by me. The team was assigned to Guinness. Bloody Magic Montgomery. I see why everyone likes him. It's quite good, isn't he, with tackle and mighty blow and bludge. And his flaming helmet. Look how many spikes he's got. Look how many spikes Magic Montgomery's got. Anyway, we'll have to try to kill him. Mordred, my team is in the second division. So this is a cup game, so I'm playing an elite division team, but there's already a second division. The problem is now the second division is full, so now the question is there capacity for third division? And like, do you end up risking like reducing the quality of the stuff, like the story stuff, if you spread it too thin? Because the story stuff is really fun. Like, I'm doing my best to give you the sense of what's going on with my team, but for the maximum story experience, like Harringzord does streams once every 2 weeks, and so does Mongoose is Loose, who does the second division ones, and they do so much to like pad out the tale of what's going on. Okay, not great that the tree stayed down. I think we actually just want to try and take some shots at these softer targets here, because they haven't got a bench. So I think at some point this could go to overtime, so trying to chip anything is worth it. But so far we're not getting a lot of anything going our way. Yeah. We're not having the greatest start to this one on the old dice, but it's always time for things to get better until there isn't. So there's always time. There's not always time, but there is until there isn't. So keep Dancel ready to react. I know they're intimidated by Dancel because they tried to sign him. That's a bit of a standoffish defence because we haven't been able to get the start we were hoping for. Alpha Chad is going to... I'm not reading that, Dukes. I'm not reading that. Listen, I'm going to be honest about this. I don't want to cause a stir here. I don't want to make one of those statements that causes ripples through the ZFL. But honestly, Alpha Chad started the season brilliantly, had an amazing first game. I think Alpha Chad's been a bit of a disappointment since then. Game 1, Alpha Chad, who was fan favourite. He's beloved by the supporters. He was key to promotion last season from the third division to second division before Guinness took charge. But Alpha Chad has really not performed up to expectations since round 1. Meanwhile, certain other players, Dancel Saunders, Tadar Spitali, have been carrying the team. So, I'm just saying. How dare you slander my Alpha Chad? Right, the assassins aren't even good. Which one is Alpha Chad? He's the mighty forward answer. Who got given Dauntless for this game and then failed at the one time we've asked him to use it. Which is much like what happened when he got given Pro for a game. You give him this free skill and he goes, no. He thinks he's too good. That's... Oh, hello. We're getting some entertainment here. They're throwing a pass just because they can. Show-offs. Elite Division show-offs. Thumbing their noses at us. Thumbing their noses at us. Poor second division teams. And doing a running pass as well. We didn't use the running pass. There was still movement left for Lucas Albion. These elite division teams, they show up and they thumb their noses at us, trying to show us that we're not up to it. All Reliable is absolutely not reliable this game. All Reliable is not participating so far. Not living up to his name. Yeah, this is round 2 of the cup. There we go. Alpha Chad finally rolls a POW. About time. Doesn't break armor. Not the greatest from you, Alpha. Not the greatest. Oh, Reliable is just acting old this game. Placed gently on the floor and staying there forever, yeah. Oh, Reliable is having a good nap. We signed All Reliable during the season. That's the one player we signed. It was like a whole scouting mechanism. We went out and scouted for a tree man. We found All Reliable. Spoke to All Reliable's agent. Came to an agreement. Mostly pleased with All Reliable's contribution to the team, but right now...
Did you know it's a rumor that
so they are coming after Go Blackburn. I was hoping I'd put him far enough away, but actually I think I need to count those out because I thought this would be a rush and it isn't. Magic Montgomery comes after the rookie. Doesn't get a POW. Has got 4 rerolls. Does not put the reroll in. Are we going to see a still? This is the question though, right? So, ooh, that's a rush. Does put the reroll on that. So, the elite division teams have been given this massive advantage of the lower division teams not being allowed to spend inducement cash. However, as I understand it, part of the expectation was that they were going to be delivering entertaining games against the lower division teams and didn't necessarily do that in round 1. So are we going to see a stall here, or will the elite division team actually play like an elite division team? Are they just cowards? That's all I'm asking. Are they just cowards? Just going to leave that thought out there. But perhaps the Espenon Enchanters, who like to make out that they're this showy, flashy, fun team, are in fact too afraid to risk it against the minnows from Division 2. Just putting it out there. I'm just saying that's what some people will say. Me, I couldn't possibly comment, except to say that it definitely would be cowardly. Taking some punches. Not doing a lot. Rolling a both down and eating it. But, I know, right? Like, Alpha Chad never hurts anyone. Alpha Chad runs around, swaggers about, acting like he's all the fancy Dan. Rubbish. Doesn't do a thing. Meanwhile, we're being beaten up by their thrower. Worthless player. I'm trying tough love. I'm hoping that if I keep knocking Alpha Chad's going to listen up and say, excuse me. But at the moment, oh, they're coming after Dancel. How dare you? How dare you? Magic Montgomery comes after Dancel. You can't hurt Dancel. You can't call yourself a league MVP. Everyone knows this is the MVP. Everyone knows it. Oh, does a little showy off run. Okay, all right. Okay, no stall from the Espenon Enchanters. So it's happening. So I need a thrower. I did think about hiring a thrower, but the problem is we're very poor. I thought about hiring a thrower, but we're actually just very poor, so it's not that easy. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Dr. Cheelington. They know that Dancel's the player who can turn this around. They've taken out one catcher, but they've left the star, and they're going to live to regret it. You watch. Okay, how many turns have we got? 3. Plenty. Plenty of turns for Dancel Saunders. What are we doing? Who's going to get the ball first? Maybe just like one of you, because we need Dancel up in scoring position. I think I'm going to want to blitz through here if we can, right? So something like this, I guess. Maybe we just get a regular lineman for that. We can dodge you. Okay. Give it a try. Oh no, that's not a good kick for us. Free bribes for everyone. Okay. Could be good, more likely bad, but you never know. Come on, all reliable. Need you to be reliable. Good job. Good job. Yes, all reliable. Yes. That's what we wanted to see. I think that's their first Kaz. First Kaz for the tree. On the team. Reliable indeed. Alright. Now we're cooking. Now things are happening. Need to punch through here. Hello, Alpha Chad, coming to the party. Watch the tree do it. Said if a tree can do it, I can do it. Alright. Now we're talking. Now we're starting to look like the real Fangorn Falcons. Dancel Saunders up into scoring position. Hamza Pine Love protecting. That's the best we can do, probably. Hand off next turn. Okay. Alright. Support. Support. Dodge. Nice. Aww. I want to reroll it, but I don't know if I can. Oh, good reroll, tree. Not sure if I should reroll this. Let's snake it. Boo. Yeah, I was trying to protect Dancel because now they can come after Dancel. I literally put that reroll in because it was my way of trying to stop Magic from coming around and punching Dancel. So I am trying. I am trying to help Dancel out. I want Dancel to succeed. I think if it wasn't for that being Dancel up there, I probably wouldn't have put the reroll into it. And I probably shouldn't have. But there you go, we did. Be safe, Dancel. Be safe. Be safe, be strong. I think Reliable's the only one Alpha Chad respects. Well, of course Alpha Chad respects Dancel, like everybody. Because who wouldn't respect Dancel? That goes without saying. Yeah, Montgomery's coming after Dancel again. Doesn't get the power, has 3 rerolls though. Oh, but they can get an extra hit. Dancel, be safe. No pow. Dancel's still going. Let's go, Dancel. Let's go. What a champ. What an absolute legend of Blood Bowl. I can't believe when they were assigning teams, they just decided to give me the best player in the whole game. Tree is just going to try and move up here. Alpha Chad's going to punch this one. Not what we were hoping for. Okay, I think we now have to sideline this. It's not great. That's what we've got. You can get to there. That is at least, that's in scoring range, that's in scoring range.
Not a wise place to end your
Alright,
turn on the ball in the pitch. If the player gets pushed into the crowd, well,
I'm going to dodge this
that happened. It took 3 days
so we can
to
do that, or I
restore
could do it with you
back
actually. Because that gets you off the ogre at least. Okay. Because we can't just leave Dancel here. See, I love how it's like, oh, Dancel's agility 4+ is going to stop him. It doesn't stop him because Dancel's the greatest Blood Bowl player the ZFL has ever known. People look at that and they think, oh, maybe it's going to be a downside. No, he's too good. You can't stop this guy. You can't stop him. You can kid yourself. Another snake. That was another snake. You see, that's what happens when someone else tries to dodge. We ask Chokis the Vase to dodge. No. Not doing it. Dancel, easiest thing you've ever seen. I stepped out. What did our Lord and Saviour Dancel do? Just casually dodged off tackle. Just casually. Didn't make a big deal out of it, because why would he? The amount of snakes the Falcons roll is comical. It's all just part of our brand. Ooh, fails to get the power on Alpha Chad. Magic Montgomery has started the game hot, but actually has been missing a few just now, so... It's not just Alpha Chad who's coming up a little short here. I wish I had a thrower. Just hand it to a thrower, yeet the ball to Dancel, guaranteed touchdown. One dice, cheeky one dice. So this comes in here. As much as I want to get it to Dancel, I think Dancel is too far away. Without a thrower. Just have to hope that Gogo can be our saviour. What's better here? We could just do that with you. Saves a 2+ for off tackle and a 2+ not off tackle. 1 in 9 risk. This is probably just better. It's probably just better. Not the ideal, but gives us a chance at least. So the play here is now 3+ handoff, 3+ dodge, 2+ dodge rush. Okay, catch is good. Can't go backwards. We could do a leap here, which would save us a second dodge, but then if we spend the reroll, we haven't got it for this, so... Oh, go Blackburn. Go Blackburn. Let's go Blackburn. Didn't snake. Okay. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Just sword tribe. I've had one go in the Norske Arena yesterday. I had my first go. I will be doing more of that definitely. But today we've got lots of league games. All right. The underdog Fangorn Falcons have got it to 1-1 at the half. Well, well, well. Well, 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 I say. To check something else quickly on my team sheet. Don't mind me, just checking some things in the background. Okay. Let's see if we can do our thing. We're aiming for a huge cup upset here, folks. That's what we're gunning for. That's what we're gunning for. Big kick. Free reroll for nobody. Rolled the same result. Fine. Alpha Chad. Show him how it's done, Alpha. Show him how it's done. Nice pal. Send it off backwards. Away. Get rid of it. Get rid of that one. Alpha Chad finally coming through with a casualty. Hello. Let's go. Yes, shout out for Mongoose is Loose would be amazing. Because Goose does the Division 2 recaps and is a legend. I will take my turn and then I will do a shout out for them as well. Tell you what, the upset is on here. The upset is possible. It's all looking possible. Gonna dodge you. And then Humphrey Zendelli, selfless team player that they are, is going to pick this ball off and hand it off to our superstar Denzel Saunders. Picks it up. Catch skill. See, people are all like, will Denzel handle the big pressure moments? Denzel handles the big pressure moments. It's too easy almost. They do get through a lot. They get through a lot of interns on the second helping show. All right, chat. Is Denzel going to be the hero of another cup upset? We've already had one cup upset. We've knocked out one Elite Division team. It's 1-1 at half time. There is a real chance here. A real chance to send shockwaves through the ZFL with another big cup upset. Well, this opponent, the Enchanters, with Bielsa in charge, did make inquiries about hiring Denzel, which obviously I was shocked and horrified by. Do you know what the worst bit was? Do you know this is the real reason why we have to win this game? The worst bit is not that that they inquired, because that's understandable, right? You see the best player in the league, people are going to inquire. Do you know what position? Do you know what position they said they wanted to try Denzel at? Lineman. A retainer lineman. Can you imagine taking one of the greatest touchdown scoring legends of the ZFL turning them into a lineman. This is what I mean when I tell you. The enchanters, Mark Bielsick, villains. Dancel into the end zone, that's true. Dancel has gone into this end zone, but might need some encouragement that that's not what we're aiming for. What will the enchanters do against Guinness's famous Daka? It's an own goal. The Falcons are a wreck. Interesting. So they're giving Old Reliable a wide berth, just trying to avoid Old Reliable. Not an easy blitz on here for us, is there? Let's see if Old Reliable feels like moving up. Absolutely not.
Beautiful. Now we're going to need a lumberjack.
Maybe we don't blitz this time. Maybe we have to move. It's time to move. Could just blitz this, but like not use alpha. Maybe that's what we do. So it's still a nice valuable piece, isn't it? Alright. We'll do this last. Chuck is the vast. Gonna take the blitz for us. Nice pow. Nice. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. Chuck is the vast with a vastly important punch there, taking out their leader thrower. Things are getting spicy over here. Apothecary is on for them, so that's a successful apple, which they definitely wanted. But we are now playing 10 against 8 in favour of the Wood Elves. You want to see the tree score? I think the tree is not scoring because the tree is rooted. I would love to help you out there, but All Reliable is not possible to score with when they are rooted. Could, in theory, do a long bomb pass. Well, well, well. What is happening here? The Fangorn Falcons starting to beat up their elite division opponents. Magic Montgomery goes in for the injured Humphrey Zendelli to try to make this a little bit tighter. Gets a removal, I think. Yeah, gets the KO. That actually was because it's armor busted too. If that had been not armor busted, would have had to. No, it wouldn't. That's, yeah, but no, didn't need the armor bust. Humphrey Zendelli, yeah. Can't fire players. ZFL rules. So the only way that Humphrey Zendelli leads the team is either at the end of the season when we have to redo our contracts, or death.
What was your favourite moment of the Black Bowl?
Would you even have the range to score? If it wasn't rooted, I think it was probably just possible, right? Okay, so root definitely doesn't help us. I need to swing back this way. Ham's a Pine Love. We're going to have to hit the blodge, which I don't really want to hit. You never know. I've rolled a POW before. And I've rolled a POW again. Alpha Chad suddenly showing up, seeing what Chokis did and said, I'll have some of that. Doesn't do the damage we were hoping for, but still. We like the POW. We appreciate the POW. POW is giving us some opportunities here. Oh my god, Dance already is slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's all we're aiming for. Go on, Denzel. Nice. Is that safe enough? Probably not. Go on, Denzel. This cumulative thing is like, it's handy, but it's also confusing because I keep looking at it and thinking it's the old thing when it's saying there's a rush there. Do we definitely dodge Sasha Gayu, or are we okay with trading that ogre for a turn? Because if this ogre has to stay here this turn, this ogre could pretty much be out of the drive. And then we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's okay to leave that. Samplex, yeah, check out the exclamation mark ZFL from JLev explains things. Every time I play my ZFL games, we get a few people coming in and asking, so that is the explanation. Ooh, fails the rush! Not a snake. Wow, that would have been a huge snake. But Mortain Orja does not snake. So I think we're going to see Magic Montgomery come and punch Chokis here at the front. Looking for revenge after Chokis took out the thrower. Doesn't get a pow. They get a follow-up hit here. Don't think they can spend a reroll now with only one reroll left. Taking off the throw was pretty big, wasn't it? It means they've... a 1 from Magic Montgomery. Last reroll puts it in, so no rerolls left for the Enchanters. That is huge. Huge, I say. Do get a power on, knockdown on Chokis with the block. They have got a reroll here if it goes to overtime. I haven't checked. I don't know if Zord is still here. Maybe Jelev can say. I assume that the overtime rules, if we get there, are just the same as regular overtime rules. It's not like Rebel overtime rules. I'm not aware of any special overtime rules in ZFL. Yeah, okay. Okay, well, they've gone all in. They've used their rerolls, but they have definitely made this tricky for us now. And that dodge makes it tricky again. Wow, okay, that's actually a really big dodge. That has made things harder. And a removal here for the ogre. Oh boy. Well, we are in a bit of a spot. We're in a bit of a spot, but there are ways out. We really need this to fall over. Of course it does not. The reroll in, because we needed to. Amazing if this was a pow. Oh my god, it's a full pow. That's huge. Josh Verity Boone delivering with the massive pow and the armor break on Magic Montgomery. That is huge, I say. Huge break for the Fangorn Falcons. So you're going to dodge 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can get to there. And you go 1, 2. Run, Dansil, run. Run like the wind. Actually, isn't it? Go on, Dansil. I believe in you. That's one you to dodge, so we get last. This one has to happen. Okay, that's huge. And now Alpha Chad. Love it. Alright, Fangorn Falcons. Alright, it's happening. Alpha Chad. Clap, 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 clap. Oh my god, oh my god. It's possible, guys. It's possible. This was a huge arm break. We're not there yet. We're not there yet. Oh, skull! Oh my god, we might be there now.
Lesson for you.
Really rough dice for Incesticide this half. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Alpha Chad with the POW. And another armor break. Another POW. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. The Fangorn Falcons. Who'd have thunk it? Hey, Spleggy.
The other boys stood there upstairs with such easy.
Go away, annoying pot noodle advert. Thank you so much for the Prime sub. What have you deleted from Ek? Oh, League Game. Was there backseating? I thought that was some sort of riffing on players or something.
Fight is about to happen. This is going to be decisive.
I didn't see what they put, so yeah. I don't know what's been hidden. Magic Montgomery coming in for the punch. Pressure. Oh my goodness, serious injury on the foul. The Enchanters are taking it out on us. Chock is the Vast. Turn 14. Maybe we can put the apple on that. But then we might lose Alpha Chad. They've got Magic Montgomery running around. We've probably got to eat that one. Don't love it, but sent off. Dragoni. Oh, they've got the... Of course, we both got bribes. I forgot we have bribes. I literally forgot we had them. So the bribe coming in. The ref says thank you to the bribe.
Our magic sponges really magic.
Okay, there is some pressure here. We're not done yet. We're not done yet.
Nice.
Come on, Alpha. We've got a lot of power, so it can't complain too much. That one failing. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. I'm very aware that there's a significant double standard going on here about the stalling. My team is stalling where I was dissing the opponent for stalling in the first half. We are a lower division team, and I also have, without putting too fine a point on it, I have things on my team sheet that relate to my team sheet that are not necessarily on the opponent's team sheet. So I have my reasons, is all I'm going to say, if anyone's wondering about the stall here. That one little sideways move is going to give me about 15 messages from Viking Cop. I don't know what that means. You mean me running sideways down the side there? Big pow on Alpha Chad here. Gets the stun. So we're not done. Still work to do here. He'll be having kittens about to stall. I can talk to you about my reasons afterwards, but yeah, I can't talk about them in public, as it were. And I accept there may be some backlash for the stall. So this is definitely the play. Get the dodge. Get the push away, that's all we needed. Go Blackburn. Clears the way for Dansil. And Dansil, here for the crowd. Has to do a little Dansil for you all. Oh, not the last one. Into the middle of the end zone. Oh goodness. Oh goodness gracious. Barring an incredible Imperial Nobility 1 turn or something else in the kickoff events. This could be another huge cup upset for the Fangorn Falcons. It's possible to one turn with nobility. It's not impossible. It's definitely hard, but it's not impossible. We saw in Dansil Saunders. Dansil Saunders. I'm sorry, I think it's wonderful that everyone doubted Dansil when we started the season, and he continues to thrive. Solid defence. That is not what they needed for the one turn. So now, 1, 2, 3 and 4, they will all go and hide. Well, the good news is, Dr. Cheesington, that Dansil has a life mage. Dansil's mum has paid for Dansil to have a life mage, so Dansil cannot die. Whatever happens to Dansil can be undone. It hasn't been a perfect start for the Falcons. We did lose to the Dwarfs in our division. The high octane Dwarfs, whose name I've currently forgotten, 3 Mountains. But a second cup upset, definitely a turn up for the books. They got a reroll for their leader. We took their leader off before they'd used it. It's come back on. Yeah, 4-2 loss to the Dwarfs. We lost 4-2 to Dwarfs. Tells you everything about the ZFL. Yeah, exactly. The Dwarfs are so insane that the Elves became the heel against Dwarfs. Because it came back on. So leader is lost when they go off, but if you haven't already used the reroll, you get it back when the player comes back on. Wow. Listen. They said he was just a journey elf. They said he wasn't cut out for coaching, but Guinness, teaming up with another great underdog, Dansil Saunders, has delivered. In his first ever coaching season, he has delivered the Fangorn Falcons to the quarterfinals of the Howitzer Cup. And of course it was Dansil who scored the winning touchdown, carried the ball for that entire second half, because who else would you trust the ball with in the second half of a big game but Dansil Saunders? Incredible scenes. We did take another little injury there that we're not thrilled about. But huge buff for the long-term financial stability of the Fangorn Falcons, because now we can get some more prize money in for going to the quarterfinals. It's massively, genuinely, if you could see my team ledger, this cup run might be saving the team. So, whew, big relief. Incesticide, Mark Bielsick, thank you for the game. Well played. I do think you got the wrong end of the pressure there of being the higher division team and not stalling when then we just did a filthy stall. you also rolled some rotten dice in the second half, so definitely some luck for us, as well as the pressure on the upper division teams to entertain working in our favour. Dansel's going to be getting another stat before we know it, and I'm going to have to think of something else to give him after leader. But strong words in the post-game interviews. Has something been dropped in the ZFL thing already? I'm noticing in the ZFL Discord, Mark Bielsick, I'm facing something I just don't understand. Is this some kind of forfeit? Disgusting, unsportsmanlike behaviour. So there's gonna be fallout from this game. If you follow the stories here, if you follow Zord's streams, next one on Monday, there will be some fallout from this, and I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, that was the round 2 ZFL Howitzer Cup game. Incredible. Another touchdown for Dancel Saunders, who has now played 5 games for us and scored 4 touchdowns. The only shock here is that Dancel has only been awarded the MVP once, because he should have had it all 5 games, let's be honest. And Alpha Chad getting back into the groove eventually took a while, but did end up doing some damage for us. That was nice to see. Just all around a very good result. Only bad things were the injuries, which we're going to have to spend some money on Recuperate, I think. There's a dynamic in the ZFL called Recuperate, which is a special drink you can get for your players that clears missed next games for them, but can sometimes have side effects. I've only used it once so far, so I don't fully know all the outcomes. But Harringzord, I know. I think we're going to become increasingly unpopular if we keep causing these upsets. I'm aware, but listen, we don't need the world support. They hate us.
Do you have any tips for a filthy plat doing a valve front back? So far one of my wardies is mighty and a catcher got block. Shall I buy the thrower now or work on something different like a foul alignment?
So there are let me wrap this up for the YouTube first. That's a whole different question. Let me wrap this up. So yeah, in world, listen, they hate us because they ain't us. That's how it's going to be. I am going to wrap up the YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube and you're loving the ZFL run, drop some ZFL love in the chat. It seems like on the YouTube there's definitely like a hardcore of people who love it. I don't know if everyone loves it, but some people love it, and that's what we love. So yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, hit that like and subscribe.